Patients who have anorexia nervosa may experience a common type of secondary amenorrhea called functional hypothalamic amenorrhea, which results in a severe deficiency of estrogen. Weight loss-related functional hypothalamic amenorrhea first starts with low energy availability in the body, resulting in a HPG axis dysfunction. This low energy availability can be due to a low dietary energy intake or high expenditure of energy during exercise. So what is the HPG axis? The HPG axis is primarily responsible for the regulation of sex steroids in humans for reproduction and fertility and is active from the onset of puberty. The HPG axis includes important hormones such as GnRH, FSH, and LH. GnRH is synthesized and secreted from specialized nerve cells in the hypothalamus of the brain. It is released into tiny blood vessels and is carried to the anterior pituitary gland. GnRH stimulates the production of FSH and LH, where these hormones are released into the blood and act on testes and ovaries to produce the sex hormones testosterone, estrogen, and progesterone. These sex hormones are important for controlling the production of sperm in men and the maturation and release of an egg during the menstrual cycle in women. The activity of the HPG axis is regulated by feedback mechanisms that use the presence of sex hormones to tell the hypothalamus to stop or continue the production of GnRH, thus affecting the production of other hormones. Menstruation operates on a negative feedback loop where low levels of ovarian hormones stimulate the release of GnRH, but high levels inhibit. So how does low energy availability affect the HPG axis? To understand this, we need to know what stimulates the synthesis of GnRH. Kisspeptin is a protein that binds to KISS1R receptors found on GnRH neurons. The binding of kisspeptin results in GnRH secretion from the hypothalamus, and therefore the HPG axis functions. The release of kisspeptin stimulated by kisspeptin neurons is dependent on feedback mechanisms in the presence of estrogen. When the body is fasting and needs more energy input, the gut hormone ghrelin is synthesized. Ghrelin is a hunger signal that tells the body that there is insufficient energy reserves. The expression of ghrelin acts directly on kisspeptin neurons, where high levels of ghrelin result into a decrease of kisspeptin. Therefore, low energy availability results in an increase of ghrelin, leading to a decrease of kisspeptin. The low levels of kisspeptin result in poor GnRH secretion, which affects the production of LH and FSH. The absence of LH and FSH will not stimulate the ovaries to produce estrogen. There are insufficient levels of estrogen to thicken the uterine endometrium during follicular phase. Menstruation does not occur.
Created using Powtoon.